Howdy friends, welcome to Post to Post. Welcome to my reaction to the teasers that were released by all the NHL teams, except for one as I'm filming this. So this morning we got confirmation that the reverse retros were officially coming back. It was not the teasers that we were expecting, but it was just basically an official announcement from Adidas, which was very disappointing. Everyone under the sun who is interested in jerseys already know that the reverse retros are coming back. You don't need to announce it that way. Just give us the teasers, okay? But at 4:30 Eastern today, which is less than an hour ago, we got teasers from every single NHL team except for Chicago. They were very, very cryptic, like kind of flash style little videos, and you could basically see the sleeves, and that was it. There was a couple where you could kind of see the chest area. We're going to look at every team, okay? The best possible frame of every video from every team. So we're going to do some speculation and see what we were right with, see what we were wrong with, and just basically have some fun. I want to go through every single team in alphabetical order, and so Anaheim's going to be first. But before we get into those, I want to show you a couple of leaks that happened today. And number one is one that actually already happened, but we just have a higher quality photo of it. It's the Edmonton Oilers reverse retro. So I'm sure 98% of you have seen this already, but this is a really, really good high-quality photo. That logo in prime green cut is going to be absolutely incredible. This is on my buy list 100%. Also, the orange logo that we already knew was coming complements the jersey perfectly. Maybe not on some of the others we're going to see tomorrow, but right now, that Edmonton one looks really good. And a segue into the comment I just made, the actual jerseys will be revealed tomorrow, so please pay attention to social media. I will be traveling. I think I'm going to be in the Toronto airport actually when they are revealed. However, I will have Wi-Fi, and I will be tweeting out as they come in and giving my comments and stuff. So if you're not following me on Twitter, please do. It's at Post to Post Show. And if you, even for the future, I'm always talking jerseys, always talking leaks, and getting the information out there. So would appreciate your follow over on Twitter. Let's move on to the next one. That's gonna be Nashville. Nashville was leaked today. There is the reverse retro. So we got the Mustard King there, and man, Mustard Tiger looks good. I love him. The jersey being yellow, a little disappointing, but you kind of, I guess, maybe have to with this logo. But I was just really disappointed to see another yellow jersey, yellow home, yellow previous reverse retro, yellow new reverse retro. I mean, I think people are gonna buy this jersey because of the logo, not because of the actual jersey. They just want the logo. So, I mean, I understand it from the Nashville's perspective of the history and wanting to keep the mustard yellow and stuff. I mean, it's not the exact same shade, but you know what I mean. But, man, people just want the blue as well. Like on the other side, just give me this jersey in blue. The Nashville thing here, I understand why it's there. I just want it gone. I just remove it. It does nothing for me. The NHL logo being orange contrasts kind of poorly with the yellow. There's some clashing there. It'll clash with yellow jerseys, and it'll clash with red jerseys. Orange jerseys, it'll look great. Blue jerseys, it'll look pretty good. Anything in that red and yellow kind of color family is going to clash with that logo. As far as the striping, I mean, it's fine. I will not be purchasing this jersey because I like the previous one better, the previous reverse retro, and it just isn't different enough for me to buy. So it's cool. It's just definitely cool. I mean, shoulder patch is amazing. It's just not exactly what I was hoping, but I'm sure so many people are excited for the logo. Move on to the next leak, and that's going to be the Columbus Blue Jackets. So here we don't have the best quality image, but we do have the entire jersey. We can see the sleeves, we can see the middle, we can see the colorization. All the goods are in this photo. So the Stinger logo is on the shoulder, which is great. The other logo is on the their official secondary logo is on the other shoulder. So different shoulder patches. I'm fine with that. The numbers I think look pretty good. The overall colorization of the middle is very strange. It reminds me so much of the Winnipeg Jets reverse retro. If you take the logo off the middle and you put a Winnipeg Jets reverse retro logo from last year, and like look even the specific shades of blue and gray and stuff like in the middle and the up here, I don't know. It's just it's kind of a strange decision to put this black or this charcoal gray or whatever color this is on my screen. That's what it looks like. Maybe it is darker blue. It's just my screen playing tricks on me. But the center of this jersey looks like it's that charcoal gray or black. I think the biggest gripe I have with this isn't necessarily that primary color, but it's the fact that the color in the logo is their traditional navy blue or dark blue. Why not change it up and put that powder blue or put that lighter blue in there? I think that would look so good in that logo. It would just kind of revitalize the logo a little bit, differentiate it. Right now, it just seems very out of place on this jersey. So this one is actually a bit of a miss for me. Maybe a controversial topic or opinion here, rather. I like their reverse retro from last year better, which was red, and they're called the Blue Jackets. So I don't hate this. It's just doesn't tickle my fancy. All right, let's get into teasers here. Let's bring up the first one in alphabetical order. Like I said, it's going to be Anaheim first. So what do we have to look at here? Well, rumors were that it was going to be an orange, I guess a white primary jersey, and orange was the secondary color. So the color theme was going to be orange. Looking at this, I can see a ton of orange down below along the bottom, some angle striping on the arms, and it looks like to be completely orange, and then it goes into that kind of goldish color that they use, or I guess it's not gold, it's, I don't even know what you call it, into some white striping, and then up into what doesn't look like white to me, actually. If you're going to see some of the other teasers along this video, you'll be able to tell what is truly white, and this does not look white to me. The shoulders might look white. I'm a little bit confused by this one, actually. So I think I need to wait and see what's happening, because like on the left-hand side it does look white, but on the right-hand side it kind of doesn't look white. So either way, I think it's going to be a really cool jersey. Moving on to Arizona. So this is a one we kind of already knew. It's going to be burnt orange. It's going to be basically the exact same as the previous reverse retro, except for it's going to be burnt orange instead of purple. And down below, you're still kind of get that scene. And I chose this frame because if you look just very closely off to the left at the kind of middle section of the jersey, right before the arm starts, you can kind of see like a little bit of a line there, which is totally makes sense for the actual design of the jersey. The bottom is kind of like that sublimation print scene. So yeah, right on line with what we were expecting there. I think this is going to be a phenomenal jersey. Moving on to who's next? Boston, and this is amazing. White jersey, okay, white jersey. You can see it. You can see that the collar is going to be black. It looks like, and the Pooh Bear logo. It's one of the few teasers we got here where we can actually see the logo on the front. This is 100% the Pooh Bear logo, but I think one of the most interesting things about the jersey isn't that the Pooh Bear is confirmed, isn't that it's white, is at the bottom of the sleeves. If you know what the Pooh Bear jersey looks like, it has like those little jagged parts. I don't see that on the middle section of the jersey, but I do on the arms. So I think this jersey is going to look really good. I think people are going to meme on it a little bit, but man, as a 90s kid, I'm really excited for this one. Next, we've got Buffalo. So this one, I'm going to be completely honest, I'm a little bit confused because I feel like I can see yellow and blue around the shoulders, around the arm, but I kind of feel like I can see red at the bottom of the sleeves. Now, we know that they're bringing back the goat head in the black and red. That's going to be an alternate. I think now it's probably later this year or whatever. But the reverse retro was supposed to be that same jersey, but in their current colors. This doesn't look like that for me, just because of the bottom of the sleeves. Maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me, but that looks like orange or red. I'm going to assume it's going to be red down there. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm really, really curious to see. I mean, it's Buffalo. It's pretty hard to screw up. Don't give me a yellow jersey and you'll do all right, Buffalo. Okay, next is the Carolina Hurricanes. This one is also a little bit confusing because I think the red cast of the red glow here is kind of messing with this jersey a little bit. To me, this looks like a white jersey. The striping pattern does not look Hartford Whalers inspired. It looks like there's even like a warning pattern down below on the belly button area of that stripe. So I think this is a white jersey. It looks like the shoulders are potentially black. It's really, really hard to tell. The striping is either black or red. I'm not sure. I don't know if this is going to look too much different than their actual. I don't know. This one's tough. Okay, moving on to the Columbus Blue Jackets. I mean, I just literally showed you an image earlier of the jersey, so there's not really much to dissect here. This is, if you look down at the bottom of the jersey, the striping, it matches identical to the leak, so we can kind of skip this one. Next is the Calgary Flames. This one is absolutely confusing to me just a little bit. So on the arms, it almost certainly, that is the pedestal jersey kind of on the arms. But what really confuses me, and you can even kind of see it at the bottom of the jersey too, it's going to be such a good jersey, I think. But the confusing part to me is up on this section. So I guess it would be his right nipple. You can just kind of start to see something here. But what's over that far? Like the logo would be here. You might see a little bit of the flame coming out on the logo. But that doesn't look like it to me. It looks like they had that Calgary script font, or I guess logo. It kind of looks like that to me a little bit. And I'm just slightly confused. Maybe I'm just seeing something that's not really there. But it doesn't look like the proper logo on this jersey. So I'm very, very curious to see this one. This one's going to be almost certainly a day one purchase for me. As soon as they're available, day one is relative because you can get them from the team stores before anywhere else, but third-party sellers will also have these just at a later date. Okay, next is Colorado. Bam. Look at the sleeves. You can kind of see like some mountainous kind of design, I think, coming down these sleeves. This isn't exactly what I was expecting actually at all. And you can kind of see some curvature here in the logo. I assume that that's going to be the C logo, which is, I mean, good for me. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do. The shoulders look like they're colorized in. This looks, it almost looks a little bit modern actually in this jersey design, this teaser. So I'm very, very, very curious to see this come out. I'm super pumped for this one. Next is Dallas. This one was confusing to me just a little bit because I think it's green, but I feel like I see like the star shape at the bottom of the jersey. And up until recently, I wasn't convinced that they were doing this because I saw lots of speculation that they were going to do I think it was the early 90s version, where it's just very generic striping along the bottom. I think it just had stars on the top. The shoulders were colorized coming down the arm. That doesn't look like that to me. So I'm a little confused by this. To me, in the middle, I feel like I can see the edge of the logo. This looks like that big star design and logo. So I don't know. This one's a little bit perplexing to me. So I'm very curious to see this one as well. If it is what I'm hoping it's going to be, this is also a day one purchase. Moving on to Detroit. I love this teaser. This is, I think, I can't even see anything, and I already know it's going to be better than last year. But I see stripes on arms, that just completely changes their brand in general, just the way that it's done here. I can see other striping down below on the arm. It looks like it's going to be a white jersey, which is not what I predicted at all, actually. So shoulders look to be white. The middle of the jersey, I can't tell. I don't know if that's dark. Maybe it's a dark jersey in the middle and it's white across the shoulders. I don't know. That'd be all right. I can't tell what the logo is on the front, but I feel like I see something there. It almost looks like an ad, which is a little scary. But yeah, I think this may be one of the most underrated ones released. So I'm so excited for this one. Next, we have the Edmonton Oilers. I mean, I literally just showed you what the jersey was going to look like earlier, so we can skip this one. This is exactly what we're expecting. It matches the stripes and everything. Florida. Dang. This may take the cake for jersey that I'm most excited for. You've got that lighter blue on there. I can kind of feel like I can see some like palm trees or something in the middle. Down below, you can see some red colorization. You can see some yellow striping and colorization. This may be the best reverse retro that's released. I don't know. It's early. But right now, that looks so good. This wasn't on my purchase list, but it might have to be. And this could also be white. Could be a color thing. Maybe it's white, maybe it's not the blue. But right now, man, that looks good. Okay, LA Kings, what you got for me? LA Kings up top. I can see some yellow striping. I can see some white striping, kind of like the St. Louis Blues home jersey, the New York Rangers away jersey, two like thin striping there, Boston Bruins as well. So I'm thinking maybe some yellow, some white, shoulders maybe purple. Down below, it's kind of hard to see what's going on. I don't think that's white, but it's really, really hard to tell, but it does look like we're going to get some yellow in their design, which is amazing news. So we got, next is the Minnesota Wild. It's hard to tell because of the green cast, but this should essentially be the dark inverse version of last year's reverse retro, which is going to be amazing. It's going to be one of the best out there, so I'm down for this one. Next is the Montreal one, and I'm so happy to see this. It looks like the powder blue is going to be there from the Expos. I can't see the logo. I can't quite see the shoulders, but we got some striping on the arm. The numbers look regular. Hard to see what's in the middle. I feel like there's a stripe in the middle. If you look just ever so closely on the torso, this looks like the stripe from the arm kind of continues across the middle, which would make sense because it would mimic their home jersey. I didn't think they were going to go that direction. I thought they were going to keep it open a little bit and let it breathe. Maybe the Expos logo is on the front. I don't think it's going to be. If anything, it would be like the E, just the E. But I just suspect that this is going to be a lighter blue version of the home jersey, or a blue version of the home jersey rather, but just in a lighter blue. So essentially the same reverse retro as last year, just a lighter blue to match the Expos blue. Okay, next is the New Jersey Devils. Wow, super pumped for this one. It's white. You can see the light shining through there. It's going to look amazing. On the right-hand side of the frame, which is his left arm, you can see some yellow striping. You can see some red striping down below, and maybe some white in between that, or possibly a different color. I can't tell. But this should almost certainly be a Kansas City Scouts-inspired white New Jersey Devils kind of combination of a jersey. It's going to look so good. I can't wait to see this one. Very pumped. Next is Nashville, and this looks perfectly to the leak that came out this morning. The bottom of the arms align perfectly. Yeah, we can just skip this one. This one is definitely accurate. Next, the New York Islanders. Fisherman, baby. Look at the shoulders coming down. You got those circular style shoulders coming down like that. I can see an orange stripe. It looks to me like it's a black jersey. In the middle, in the middle of the arms, some orange down below on the sleeves, but it doesn't look like we got the wave. And actually, Gabe over on Twitter, if you're not following Gabe, you definitely should. He released that there's no wave, essentially. So I don't know what the striping is going to look like down below in the middle. Maybe we'll still have the wave. I don't know. But either way, it's going to have the Fisherman logo. I'm very certain of that. I was certain of that back in February. So this is an absolutely day one. This is number one purchase probably. Okay, and the Rangers. Not much to see here. I think we've known about this one for a while. I think it's the Liberty jersey from last year, just with a lighter blue or darker blue. No, lighter blue. Sorry, lighter blue. So this should look pretty good. The Ottawa Senators. I am so curious to see what they do here. I feel like there's just so much potential for them. I feel like there's maybe black shoulders up there I can kind of see. Looks like maybe a red primary jersey. It's so hard to tell actually on this one. Maybe they've got some yellow in the sleeves. It's hard to tell if that's yellow or if it's white. Either way, I think a lot of potential here. The Philadelphia Flyers. To me, I don't know what the Flyers are doing exactly. Actually, I have no recent intel on the Flyers. But to me, that looks like the Flyers reverse retro from last year, but inversed. So the middle is white. I think it'll look okay, but I'll leave my final judgment until it comes out, obviously. Okay, next we got the Pittsburgh Penguins. So we're going back. Okay, we're going back to the early '90s. It looks like we've got that white version of the jersey, but this time it's maybe a darker color, inverse to black potentially. Doesn't look like yellow, so it looks like it's going to be black. You've got that pointy shoulders coming down. You should get the Robo Penguin on the front. And you can see just maybe a little bit of striping down below. So this should be one of the more popular ones out there. Seattle. I wasn't sure what Seattle was going to do. This is not the direction that I wanted them to go to, but they went there. So this is based on, I can't remember the team name, but I think we're getting a split jersey here. Think of the Colorado Avalanche Stadium Series, San Jose Sharks Stadium Series, LA Kings Stadium Series, kind of a split jersey where you've got one color on top and one color on the bottom. Potentially. I've seen some speculation the past couple of weeks for that. This seems to kind of align with that because of the striping on the arms. So I don't know. This could be a miss. It could be a hit. I don't know. San Jose Sharks. This is wonderful. We've got confirmation essentially of the seals kind of throwback. It's going to say Sharks instead of seals, but it's going to be in the same stylized text. White jersey, colored shoulders. We can see some yellow here on the shoulders, some yellow down below in the sleeves. This is going to be a phenomenal jersey. St. Louis Blues. From the leak the other day, we already know what this is going to look like, kind of. It's going to be a yellow primary jersey, some white striping on the arms, kind of a throwback logo to a logo that they used on a jersey that they never actually wore. There's an interesting story behind that. But if you haven't seen that video that I made talking about the leak based on the concepts, or the concepts based on leak rather, go check that out. Just released it the other day. Feel free to give it a watch. Tampa Bay Lightning. This is going to be amazing. Look at the sleeves. You can kind of just peek maybe some lightning stuff happening on the arms. This is going to be a full sublimation print or jersey, so I'm told. So, man, fingers crossed. I think this could be maybe top 5 as well up there. Maybe even top 1. I don't know. Next is the Toronto Maple Leafs. I had zero intel on what the Toronto Maple Leafs were going to do. It looks like we're not going to get the jersey that a lot of people were hoping. I think a lot of people were saying a white jersey, white arms, some striping, some blue striping along the arms. I don't see that here. I see maybe more so of I think it was maybe mid-70s, around 1977 style jersey, where you kind of had colorization up top. I think it followed the sleeves down, because at the bottom of the sleeves are white. But just above the wrist there, it looks like it changes to a darker color, I assume blue. And above that, it kind of continues the color up. Really hard to tell what the middle of the jersey is. Maybe the middle jersey is white, which would align kind of with the 1977 or that time era thing. I don't know. I don't know what Toronto's doing, but I can't wait to see it. Vancouver Canucks. So this was leaked, 3 months ago. We already know what this looks like. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Just go search Vancouver on the channel. You'll absolutely find it and get my full opinion of it. Next is the Vegas Golden Knights. This one is just slightly confusing. So the striping looks proper on the middle of the jersey, just down below. You can kind of see it. On the arms, it looks proper from what we were expecting. But I just kind of see like something peeking out on this shoulder, his right shoulder. Maybe that's the V, and I can't just see the other side of it. I'm not sure, but we're going to get Vegas down the front, or I guess this way, rather, as I'm sitting, as you're looking. Yeah, this way, right? Yeah. So should be too many surprises here. This won't be one of the more popular ones, I don't think. This will be probably maybe bottom 10 of the league. Who knows? Next is the Winnipeg Jets. This is going to be an absolute home run. White jersey, got some color sleeves, or stripes rather, here on the elbow. And I assume that this is a throwback to one of their more popular white jerseys, or a blue jersey that was inversed, whatever. And this is going to be This is going to be one of the best. I think it's going to be so good. Next, we get the Washington Capitals, which is the last one. So there was a leak, an unintentional leak maybe from goalie equipment. We got the helmet, we got the pads. So confirmation that colorization is coming back. We heard that it was going to be a black jersey today on a bit of a leak, and this kind of confirms it. I can't exactly tell if that's black or not. Some people online said that they could kind of see some red in there. I don't see that, but either way, this is going to be an incredible jersey. And I think that wraps up all of the leaks. So we've kind of talked about everything. Now, what's my thoughts on the process of how they released these leaks, or not these leaks, these teasers rather. If I said leaks this entire video, I meant to say teasers. At first, I thought it was a little, I don't want to say stupid, but just a little like underwhelming. These, like, you can just kind of see the sleeves and stuff, because last time we got close-up shots of the shoulder and the, different parts of the jersey, we'd actually see the colors and stuff. We really can't see much here, and not only can we not see much, but they're all like color cast. So at first I was like, what is this? Like, I've been waiting all day for some good actual photos, and you give me this? Come on. But then I started watching more of the videos. I started collecting these images for this video, and I thought, actually, you know what? I kind of like this process because it just adds a little bit more speculation. You don't give me enough to like 100% confirm that I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing, but you're giving me enough to like give me hope and like give me just, I don't know. So I kind of actually like, I think I'm absolutely in the minority here. I didn't like the original announcement this morning, which showed nothing. I wanted to see teasers, but I like the second announcement today where we got to see actual, like, just tidbits. Like, I think it was a really good balance, actually. It made for some good speculation when I saw them, and obviously in this video and stuff, and made for more fun. So tomorrow is the actual reveal, and just to confirm on timing, 1 second. Timing tomorrow for these reveals is going to be 11 a.m. Eastern, and there's also going to be another time slot, maybe 11:30 a.m., where maybe more additional images are being released, or it could be maybe some teams are at 11, some teams are at 11:30, but make sure you're on Twitter, on Facebook, wherever. Twitter's the best spot, I think, at 11 a.m. Eastern, and then 11:30 a.m., and then also keep an eye on the 21st, because there could be some additional images and information coming out at 10 a.m. Eastern, actually. Yeah, so make sure you're watching tomorrow on the 20th, and then on the 21st as well. And if I'm not mistaken, at around 11:59 noon, 12:01, around there, club pre-sale window kind of opens up. So you should be able to put some pre-orders in with the team stores, not like third-party sellers, but actual team stores. They have the advantage, I guess, of selling or getting pre-orders prior to any other place. But all those other stores are going to be, getting stock and stuff. I'll be purchasing mine from Cool Hockey, and if you'd like to as well, there's links down below in the description where you can help support the channel. Basically, just click an affiliation link. It takes you to the page. You purchase as normal. It doesn't cost you any more money. I just get a little bit of kickback for every time that you purchase. So if you plan on purchasing and you're going to purchase from Cool Hockey, would love it if you use that affiliation link. Also, I have to confirm this with Cool Hockey, but I have a code post to post on Cool Hockey, and right now it saves yourself 10%. I do not know if that applies to these new reverse retros. I don't think it does, or I assume it doesn't, but hey, give it a shot anyway and use that code. But definitely use the affiliation link if you don't mind. That definitely helps the channel. So let me know down below in the comment section. Number one, how do you feel about these teasers? Like, did they give us enough? Did they not give us enough? Would love to know your thoughts on the process of how they released these today. And number two, which one are you excited for the most? Of what we've seen, which isn't much, which one are you excited for? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. I will be traveling as of tomorrow morning. If you haven't seen my announcement on that, it released earlier today, go check that out. I will be traveling for the next 18 days. There are videos coming on the channel, pre-recorded, scheduled, and to be released while I'm gone. I will be at the airport tomorrow. I will be seeing these releases come in on Twitter, and then when I get to Orlando tomorrow around 5 p.m. local time, I'm going to try and film some YouTube shorts and try and release those. It'll depend on the internet connection at the hotel, but keep an eye out on YouTube for some shorts, my actual proper reactions to these jerseys. If not, you'll have to hear from me probably when I get home on November 7th, unfortunately. But yeah, enjoy the reverse retros. This is an exciting time for jersey collectors, for hockey fans. Adidas does, doing an amazing job. NHL, thanks for allowing Adidas to do it. It's great. I love it. Hope you guys are having a great day. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. If you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on jersey news. And if you did enjoy this video, hit the like button. Talk to you guys later. Adios.